Bum, ba, ba. G'day folks, Connor here from CW's Tech Reviews, back with another video, and today we're doing my full review of the Tapo C200, the indoor security camera from TP-Link. So without further ado, hit that like button and the subscribe button, and let's get stuck into the video. Let's go. So first thing I've got to tell you is that TP-Link did send me this out for review, so I do have to disclose that. And if there's any flaws with this, I will tell you straight away. In saying that, the Tapo C200 for the price is a really good buy. And there are links down below if you do want to pick one up. Now, I've been using this for about 4 or 5 weeks. I set it up. It was a no fuss setup. And if you do want to see the video on how to set it up, follow the link here. It's either on this side or this side, I can't remember. But follow that link if you want to see how to set it up. And if you're looking for an outdoor security camera, then follow this link, because this link is to the KC200, which is TP-Link's outdoor security camera. Now, this is primarily can be used for around the home to make sure nothing's happening in your house during the day while you're at work, or if you want to check on the kids and make sure they're not killing each other while you're out doing some shopping, you know, getting a bit of me time during the pandemic. Some people I know have already bought the C200 so they can check up on their pets during the day. I guess they want to get that magic Instagram video to share with the world, so they do check and record their pets running amok in the house as well. So there's some real world uses for this, but let's get the specs out of the way to start with. You've got 1080p footage. You can also do 720p. You have night vision, and not just night vision, but advanced night vision. You have motion detection and notifications, and you have two-way audio. So you can listen, or you can call and have a conversation with the person at home. You have local storage to store up to 16 days worth of footage if you record in 720p mode on an SD card. You also have live view, and it can be voice controlled as well. More features than that, but they're the main ones, and we'll get stuck into the rest of it. Now, once you've set it up, it is really easy to use, and you can just have 1 or 2 C200s around the house, but you can have up to 32 cameras installed at the same time and running through the Tapo app. So great for a small little retail operation where you might have a few cameras throughout the premises, or if you've got 1 or 2 around the home, then that's fine as well for a bit of surveillance. And you can choose to press record straight from your phone, so you don't have to go home to access footage. If you're watching it and you want to record something, you can press record right from your phone, or take still images as well. And whilst doing all that, you can also adjust the volume of the camera microphone, so you can, if it's too loud and a little bit distorted, you can turn it down, or it's not loud enough, turn it up. You can also use tap to talk if you do want to speak to someone in that house, or in the room, or at the workplace. You can just press the button and talk to them. You can pan and tilt your camera as well, so you can go 114 degrees up and down and 360 degrees round for the pan. So you get full-on coverage of your room with this camera. You can also turn on the alerts for movement. So if the camera picks up movement within the house, you get a notification. Now at the moment, we've got 4 people here homeschooling, my 3 children and my wife being the teacher, and you got me working from home. So we don't want notifications turned on right now, but it can be very beneficial at the right time for the right family unit. Now, if you're at work, no one else lives in that place with you, then you want to have notifications turned on for when you're not at home, and you can set the timer for that as well. You can also bookmark certain points of the room. So for me, I've got some bookmarks saved. I've got hallway, bedroom doors, kitchen, lounge room, and I think that's it. So I've got 4 bookmarked locations. I just tap one and the camera automatically goes there. So instead of having to pan right through the whole shot, I just tap my marker and it automatically goes to that spot. Now, security is enhanced with the Tapo C200 because it's saving directly to an SD card. So it's saving to a local position, which I do like. Now, it does loop record. At 720p, you will get 16 days worth of recorded footage. I don't really like 720p, I like the 1080p, and out of that I was getting 4 days of recorded footage, and then it would loop back through and start recording over the top of itself. But the data's there, so if you know something happened 4 days ago, you can roll back the footage and grab that footage from the SD card. If you're going on a 2-week holiday, you would get 720p footage and you could record for 16 days. Now the Tapo C200 currently works with Android and Alexa. So that is pretty cool. You can set it up to do certain things at certain times. You can automate it and you can have scenes, you can have triggers. And the more products that Tapo releases or TP-Link releases that is compatible with Tapo, the more useful it will become. So keep an eye out. They do have some more products coming out. I think currently they got a light bulb and a smart power plug. So you can automate things to turn on or off when the camera detects motion. So that's pretty funky. And you can also ask your smart displays around the house to show you the footage. So I can say, okay G or okay Alexa, whatever it is that I'm using, show me the living room TV, and it will automatically get the footage from the Tapo C200 and swing it back through to the smart device that I'm talking to, and I can see what's happening right there. So it's good to check to see, you say to the kids, make sure you're in bed by 10, you can check it at 10 past 10, then get out the old wooden spoon. Or if you want to check to see if the windows are open, if it's raining and you don't want to get out of bed. I mean, there's some real options there and some real use cases. So definitely it has its place, and the more things you can do with it, the more useful it becomes. So night vision looks pretty cool. The two-way communication's pretty cool. Absolutely no problem with the 1080p footage. Notifications from detecting movement is really swift and quick, and as soon as something happens, I get the notification straight away. Now there is a slight delay in the footage. So I'll be standing here, and then I'll walk to the other side of the room, and I'm about 2 seconds behind myself, which is a bit weird when you're watching it happen. If you're not in the same room and you don't know it's happening at 2 seconds later, it's not weird. It's just weird to see it on the screen in front of you. I will just add, when it's panning, there's a little bit of vibration in it and it's a little bit jittery. When it's tilting, it is super smooth. It's almost like it's on a gimbal, but definitely when it pans, it's a little bit rugged and a little bit jittery, but it's a security camera. I'm not trying to get 1080p, 120 frames per second slow motion video. I'm just trying to get a good clear image of the house, and I do get that. But it's something I have to mention if I'm being fair and honest in my review. It also has an alarm, so if there's something going on you're not happy with, you can hit the alarm button and it will sound off to the intruder to show them that you shouldn't be there. Get out, I know you're there, get the out of my house. Two other features definitely worth mentioning are privacy mode, so you can go into the app and turn it off so that no one can access it. Just one click of the button in the app from anywhere. If you're a little bit paranoid or you think something might be going on with the camera or you don't want people accessing it to see you, you can switch it off straight away. Mind you, whoever's got that app can turn it back on if they're logged in your account, so just consider all that. And live view, so you can log in from anywhere in the world and see what's happening within your room. Now granted, right now you're in lockdown, so you're not going to be logging in from anywhere but your lounge room, but when all this passes and you're out and about, you will be able to log in and see in real time what's happening in your house. So for me, the pros are 1080p footage, local storage, advanced night mode. I mean, there's 3 great functions that are amazing at this price point. And a couple of cons for me, like I said, the panning is a bit jittery. That needs to be improved. And we just need a couple more smart products released by Tapo, TP-Link, that are compatible with this to enable more smart functions. So if you're looking to balance cost and functionality, I can recommend the Tapo C200. I reckon you put it out there, go grab one, you won't be disappointed with it. You can hang it upside down in the roof like this so it looks like a proper security camera. So you can see there, if that was hanging off the top of my screen, that looks like a security camera, like an authentic one at the shops or something like that. Or you can just have it sitting on a table. You can just mount it wherever you need to, and it works a treat. I'm really happy with it. I've already recommended it to a number of people, and the more products the TP-Link releases that are compatible with it, the better. That's it really. Everything else is beaut. Love it. No problems whatsoever. Pick one up if you feel like it. Check it out. So I fucking ran out of things to say.